Hey everyone, we are here to do our weekly energy forecast reading for May 29th through to June 5th. I hope that you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Robin. I have a couple programs coming up. I've got a meditation program coming up for $111. That's going to be 6 weeks. As well, I have a money blocks program starting up on May 30th, and that is 555. That is 4 weeks. So there are different benefits to both of the programs, 2 different nights. It'd be nice to have people come into both of those programs, and that'll be really nice to get your energy flowing between 4 to 6 weeks. You'll have 2 nights worth of lots of healing, and so if you're ready to step into that light, I have 4 spots for one and 5 spots for the other. So let's talk about this energy here, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. One aspect is, from an astrology standpoint, we're kind of in a state where we're still letting go of things at the same time as we're bringing in the new. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm getting. And it feels like there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of heaviness right now, because it's like we're kind of decluttering and de-stressing at this time. And so if you're removing things out of your life, that can be heavy in itself. So there might be a grief process that you're going through. Feel free to check out my playlist, Rituals and Practices. There's a grief ceremony there. Also, I feel like your heart chakra might feel like at times in your life where you were abandoned, stuff like that. Somebody might have left you behind. And so noticing where you're feeling like sad in relation to something that's happened to you, or even perhaps something you've done to somebody else. So forgiveness and grief are really going to be coming up this week. I don't like to tell you that, but that's really what's coming up. And energetically, this might be affecting your nervous system. So probably why I was feeling connected to supporting people in these programs. But what was just coming up is the word broom. I have a connection to a broom in the sense that there might be some people who have fear around their spirituality, like people are witches and stuff like that. So be careful with that energy of feeling like there's fear around things that you're doing as well, because the last thing you want to do is start nitpicking other people as well as yourself, okay? That just feels like an icky, sticky energy. Second of all, it feels like I'm seeing a doorway of some sort, so you might find that there is a lot of opportunity for you this week. You might notice that you're getting signs and symbols, but you don't really understand those signs and symbols, so that might be something you want to start energetically working on and also working through, because if you're dismissing the signs, then you're going to miss out on a breakthrough or some type of opportunity. So pay close attention to the signs and the symbols that you're being shown. Another thing that I'm feeling connected towards is a cat, specifically if somebody's cat keeps coming through in these readings. But if you've lost a cat, you might find that cat is still offering you support, which is wonderful. And also it could be related to a cat that you currently have as well. I don't know why, but it feels like there might be some weird energy with your cat. And so just pay attention to that if you feel like that the cat is acting in negative ways, all right? Animals need just as much healing as we do. They're very similar to people. They're an animal and we're people, but we're all connected, right? So it's just being like, don't dismiss the energy of the cat, okay? The other thing too is it feels like there's someone's roof you might have a roof issue as well. And you might be worried about money in relation to that. I feel like there's also forgiveness in your heart around that too. Like if there was someone who ripped you off in the past that was supposed to be helping you, or someone who left you with a burden or a weight to carry, and now you're having to pick up the pieces, especially financially, still feels emotional. I'm seeing something in relation to someone's home. I see someone building a home. That's what I'm in the process of as well. But it could be a metaphor for someone just building a new life, a new lifestyle as well. So notice where you are growing, because we are growing exponentially. I feel like there are some people who are having massive breakthroughs, and then other people that are just resisting that change. So notice what category you fall into. I'm also feeling like angel numbers are going to be coming up for you more this week if you haven't been noticing them. Again, don't have fear around these angelic realms. This is a beautiful energy to work with. If you have fear when you're in relation to angels, you've got some deep-rooted stuff going on, okay? There's no judgment, but just like if there's something that positive, that's that peaceful, and you're having fear around positivity and peace, you've got bigger fish to fry, okay? Diet's also going to play a major role this week. If you're finding like you have anxiety and you're looking for foods to help you with reducing your anxiety, crunchy foods are really great. So things like carrot, celery, crackers. I don't know why oysters are coming up, but oysters are an aphrodisiac as well. So if you're looking for more love spells, love potions, that's also feeling important. Check out my rituals and practices in there as well. I've got a couple things for love. But just trusting that you can bring in your ideal partner as well by using some manifestation tools. Keep in mind, I'm not saying that person's going to come in this week, but it's definitely something to start looking into. Okay. If you are single this week, it feels like I'm seeing like martinis and drinks and things like that. So might be going out with a friend, having a cocktail, something like that. This would definitely be a good week to invest in yourself. A lot of healing around creativity. This next full moon that we're going to have is in Sagittarius, and it's all about doing more inner work and self-evaluation, asking yourself, how am I really doing? Checking in with yourself a bit more. If you have inner criticism, it's okay, we all do, but just checking in with when you're doing it and why you're doing it, instead of slapping yourself on the wrist. You be nice to yourself. Even that can be a little heavy to the nervous system. It might be like, Robin, I love you. It's okay. You're doing great. Yes, you're working on some things, but it's okay. It's okay. As if you would speak to your cat, okay? Patting the cat. It's okay. It's okay. Well, it's almost like there's like some self-gratification as well. It's like, be proud of yourself. See your successes. We don't need to measure everything by money either. I've been really working with the energy of money and abundance and freeing myself as well with any weight that I'm carrying, because a lot of it is just weight that doesn't even belong to us, right? If we're around people that have money issues, that can be really heavy to our nervous system. So work with other people who believe in manifestation, who understand the energy of money and that frequency. I'm also feeling like it's important to attune your energy right now as well. That might be a Reiki attunement. That might be getting an energy healing session. It might be working with your tuning forks, something like that. And again, just it feels like aligning your physical body a bit more. So if that's like stretching your body, if it's you getting just an energy session laying out flat on a massage table, something like that, but it feels like our bodies need to be like that more, okay? I'm also getting that like people are really judgmental towards other people who are also healers. So do your best to not judge someone else who's helping someone else. That is just strange. You know, we want to admire and inspire and acknowledge. And if there's any type of resistance of receiving healing this week, definitely like take the plunge, like just do it. Okay. Because, what resists persists. And then it's like, okay, there must be some deep-seated rooted fear if you're really struggling with healing, right? Because you either feel like you're not worthy of feeling good, or something bad is going to happen to you. And these are just like really negative ways of thinking. Okay. So I'm not sure who's watching that connects to this. I'd love to hear if you do connect to this. I'm just seeing we're also closing a chapter. Visualization this week is going to be fabulous. So anything you can do to really get your mindset in the right place. And even some daydreaming might be coming up, allowing yourself to sit in fantasy a bit more. Breathing techniques are going to be super, super helpful this week. So make sure you're applying those. If you don't know what a breathing technique is, just Google it, YouTube it, whatever. Okay, so have a beautiful week, guys. Thanks so much. I can't wait to start up these programs. I really want to help more people. So we'll see what comes through in the programs and what other programs need to be created. All right, love you guys. Bye-bye.